I did a film that I produced and starred in called Fighting for Freedom, which was written by my father, Kristanna Loken. And Bruce Dern plays my father in the movie, and it's based on a true story about the immigration crisis in America, about a Mexican migrant family that lived and worked on my parents' farm for 2 generations. So I want to do more socially themed human awareness stories. I also produced a film called Attack on Darfur about the genocide in Sudan. We've got another film coming up that's adapted from a novel that my father wrote called Come Monday Morning, which is more of gets into the mind of an alcoholic over a weekend. So a very human stories. That to me is what makes the most impact.
Are they difficult to get financing and interest for?
Yes, that's a very good question. They are, because there's generally not a lot of skin, sex, there's not a lot of explosions, there's no sci-fi element, which are all things that are great because I've certainly done a lot of those projects myself and they sell very well. But people want, I think, the escapism, unfortunately, more than they really want to learn. So if we can marry the two and do projects that educate as well as entertain, I think that's kind of the ultimate goal.
And because you're in that position of power as a producer and actors actually having a role in producing the film, do you always look for a place in front of the camera for yourself?
Well, acting is my #1 passion. But I don't think I'd be limited to that. You know, I wouldn't mind if there wasn't a role that suited me, producing something that I wasn't in, or dare I say, directing something that I wasn't in. I think it's a massive feat to direct and be in something. So yeah, they're not mutually exclusive, but I would like to do a bit of both if possible.
And where can we see the 2 films you mentioned?
Fighting for Freedom and Attack on Darfur are both available online on Amazon. So check them out.